Here we go with another edition of material to help you become the best martial art practitioner possible. This grouping is going to be dedicated to Peet Cha Gi, and this is a kick that students learn when they do combination number 10. So it's actually for black belts. So first up, start getting a concept of what it is, but really is introduced at the black belt level. Peet Cha Gi is the weakest kick out there, but it's probably one of the faster kicks out there if it's done correctly. Peet Cha Gi essentially means reverse roundhouse kick. And the kick actually comes this way. That's a reverse roundhouse kick there, or reverse roundhouse kick over here. Before we do it though, it's good to get some stretching involved for this, especially for me. One stretch which I like to do before this kick is loosen up my hip flexors. So here, you can do this standing or sitting. One way is just to kind of crunch down and get your hip loosened up on this side. And then here, lock over here. Don't put too much pressure on the knee, and just stretch down and get the hip over here. Another thing I like to do is just gently press my leg this way, and then gently press my leg this way. Another one, and be careful with this, if you can't grab your foot and stretch it back over here, grab your pant leg and stretch it back. So stretch out my quad on this side, and stretch out my quad on this side. Sitting down, one of the best stretches for this is grabbing your foot and stretching this way, and stretching it out. Not only stretch out your hamstring muscles, it'll stretch out your lower back. Then before you go to the other side, take this foot and gently push it back. Same thing over here, stretch up, stretch it out, back, pull it in, push the knee, back the other way. Now, for the Peet Cha Gi, it's very important to get to an intermediate. Intermediate for front snap kick is here, obviously. It's hard to do a front snap kick if we don't come to the proper intermediate. Peet Cha Gi, the intermediate is here with this side, here with this side. Intermediate's incredibly important. For people that play baseball, if you're a pitcher, intermediate before you throw a pitch is here. If you don't get to this position here, it's hard to create that little lag time, the little resulting force and power that you get from proper intermediates. Football is the same thing. If you're throwing a football here, you have to be in this position before you end up tossing the football. What else? Golf, it's the same thing. The intermediate, you want to hit here. You want to have a little lag time here before you can thrust the club through. Tennis, the same thing here. Intermediate, woo, is here. Your body starts moving in. Here creates your lag time. So once again, the intermediate for Peet Cha Gi is here or here. Once we bring the knee to this position, then we just throw it out the other side. As we're throwing our leg one way, our upper body is turning the opposite. So you'll end up here. Here I'm square to the camera. Here it's a twist. Here I'm square. Here's the twist. So as a square, I'm squared up. I bring my knee up to the intermediate, and then I twist my bottom part of my body one way, and the upper part of the body the other way. This is why black belts really should be doing this exercise. So Peet Cha Gi performed properly is here. This way, here, this way, or depending if you like the other side, here's the intermediate. You bring it up to the intermediate, then you throw it the other way. Bring it to the intermediate, throw it, whoo, the other way. Common errors on the Peet Cha Gi are pretty simple. Not connecting with your intermediate, not satisfying the intermediate. Students go here, but then they want to throw the kick this way. It ends up being a sloppy front snap kick. Once again, instead of coming here, they come here because they want to throw the leg out so fast. Ends up being a sloppy front snap kick. To tidy this up, always connect with your intermediates. The same way you do an intermediate for low block. Ha down ma ki. Satisfy your intermediate. Throw the leg out. Satisfy your intermediate. Throw. Whoo, your leg out. That completes this segment of Peet Cha Gi.